Welcome back to the Daily Discussion. All right, so today I want to talk about celebrating. Now, this came up with my coach this week when I was talking with her, and she doesn't believe that I celebrate myself and how far I've come enough. And I don't know that she's wrong about that. Now, I do celebrate myself at times. I do, and I do it quietly. I do it with my wife or at home or by myself or internally. And sometimes I will step out and say the things that I've done and get excited about them. But my tendency is to look at where I want to go still and not be satisfied with any kind of progress I've made. Now, I will go back and look at that and I will kind of celebrate it but right now it's not kind of natural to me. I still have to remember as I get the resistance or I start kind of poking at something like, man, I really want to do this. Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? And kind of have that internal battle. I do have to kind of be prompted by something external, at times my wife, or sometimes just kind of get to the point where I'm like, why am I so frustrated? And I have to kind of step back and look at that. But that's one way that we can kind of get stuck or get out of being stuck, I guess, is if we look back and say, where have we come from and how much have we actually grown? So for me, on the physical side, if I look back at 2020, I could barely go from the couch to the fridge without having extreme pain. I definitely couldn't look up. I avoided looking up at all costs because I would become paralyzed and then have several hours worth of just extreme pain head to toe. And today I was able to do a workout. I was able to do my physical therapy. I was able to do a bunch of stretching, and then I did these things called the 5 Tibetan rites. And then I was able to go and get about 13,000 steps or more, climb some trees and some vines and do all these things, which in 2020 were never going to happen. So take this for yourself then and say, all right, where are you not celebrating things enough? Where are you getting stuck because you're only looking at how far you want to go because where you're at is not enough? Rather than going back and saying, well, where was I a year ago, 6 months ago, a month ago, whatever the number is, look back at where you've come from first, celebrate that, and then use that for momentum to continue to climb those ladders to where you want to go. Let me know what you think about that, if that resonates with you. Maybe this is something that you're struggling with too. Let's work this out together.